Okay, well, apparently it cut me off. So let's do this one. All right, so I was saying that I use, Cartabella, Felicity Jane, Maggie Holmes, die cut with a view. That's kind of the papers I'm going to be using. So again, this is sewn. The ruffles are not in place. Ephemera is loose. It will come loose, so you can put it wherever you want. So vintage postcard. It's a paper postcard, which is why I was able to adhere it, and it's so smooth. Playing card, Maggie Holmes, dangly, and just stuck that in there like I did the others with the stuff. So tuck spot, vintage garden pieces, tags, note cards and all that. Vintage butterfly page, some ephemera, another little post-it, and everybody gets a Bambi ruffle, more Felicity Jane paper, vintage playing card, vintage rabbit, sticky frame, a tag and some leaves, some more vintage paper. I believe this is Jen Hadfield, I think. Some more vintage paper, Felicity Jane. I think this is die cut with a view. This is a little, like a deer. It's actually a little deer butt, little ruffle. And here's some more Felicity Jane paper and another ruffle, another garden page, tag, tickets, more note cards and tags, and Felicity Jane paper, die cut, Felicity Jane, vintage seed pack. I feel like I'm not quite in frame. There we go. And vintage sale price tag, tickets, project life card, and paint sample, cute little ruffle, doily. And here's that patch again, vintage Bambi card for the birds, another tag, paint sample, again the ruffle, florals, and plaids. It's in the shop. Here's the other part of it. This little guy, this cute little felt daisy. Those are from Felicity Jane, and I bought them purposely thinking of Bambi. Okay, so here's a little texture piece. Vintage playing card. It's Project Life. Again, a little leaf pick, some more of those flag stickers. Vintage paper, a butterfly, and here's the back side of the post-it. You can see the hummingbird. So pretty. Vintage post-it too. It's just one side. You can see there's no back to it. It's blank. And then some mushroom stickers, some more vintage butterfly, another vintage postcard. It's blank in the back. Vellum, and then another tuck spot. Again, this is watercolor. This is that watercolor paper with the foiling, some tickets, some paint samples, vintage flower. You saw this in the other book. This is a vintage flower stationery, Maggie Holmes. Again, it's the same. I wanted to make sure everybody got one. Right? How cute is that? This is vintage wrapping paper that I sewed onto this vintage typing paper to make a pocket and add some cards. So just be tender with that. Here's this cute like vintage ruffle, vintage wrapping paper. There's a thread. Never pull your threads, cut them. Vintage wrapping paper, die cut with a view. I believe this is Maggie Holmes. Goes perfect with this Felicity Jane paper. And a cute frame, Felicity Jane, another cutout, those fun leaves. That gorgeous Felicity Jane paper that I made a pocket with vellum. Vintage tally card. This is a cute little vintage book page, magazine page. This is just a sewn piece that you can adhere, kind of like a border. Floral, a little envelope. Again, here's another tuck spot with a rough edge because I like it. And here's like a floral applique. I think it's got adhesive, so you could probably iron it, but I don't know. I would just use some Fabrifix. A cute like garden page. Butterfly ephemera, another ruffle. These are in the shop. Another vintage butterfly page, right? Die cut with the view. Beautiful gold foiling. there's the other side. Another little sewn piece that you could use as an edge. Here's the back side. Hello. California Poppy Vintage seed envelope, and then this like leaf cutout and this Project Life card. Another cute little ruffle. A little vintage Bambi's mother card tucked in there. Again, don't freak out when it's like this. You can just add more paper, adhere it. It's just, how cute. Do you see the mother and the baby? Another tag, another, I don't know what you'd call it. You could call it a tag if you wanted to hole punch it. Ruffle, Felicity Jane paper, the vintage wrapping paper, again, cute bluebirds. Vintage paper, here's the other side of that. And the Maggie Holmes, some more vintage paper here, and then this is actually sewn in. If you want to cut this out, go ahead. Just cut these here, these threads. Even though this looks a little loose, it's fine, it's in there. You can go ahead and cut it, and then just like the other two books, you can fussy cut this yourself and add it. So that is it. Those are the 3 books. They are going to go in the shop. I'm aiming for the first. I think the first is what I want to do. I will link it. I will, if you're not on my email list, you make sure you want to go to mylittlecraftycorner.com and make sure you scroll down to the bottom, email subscribers. I always let you know what's coming and when and all that. So this will be, I think, just to give myself a little time. I want to make sure everything is in there. I will have these released. So if you can see, if I hit the camera really well, there we go, sorry. You can see how chunky they are. Like, and this is before it's got everything in there. I have a tendency to make alligator mouth junk journals, and I'm okay with that. I like it. So, thanks for taking a look. You know, do the whole like and subscribe. I guess that helps. I don't know. I'm just amazed that I actually got this filmed. So anyways, have a great day. Thank you for stopping by and checking this out. And I hope you grab yourself a Bambi book, because I had a lot of fun putting these together. And I'm going to be doing also junk journals for Christmas, God willing. That is the plan. So I'm hoping to get those out as well. So alrighty, friends, take care.